Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
You know what they say, it's a pirate's life for me. Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we sailed the hyperlanes to touch down in Port Royal, a Caribbean town with a real pirate problem. Namely, that a bunch of undead corsairs led by the dread pirate named Barbossa have teamed up with Pete and the Heartless. Though the magic of Sora's Keyblade was able to make quick work of them, the main crew managed to escape with a hostage out to sea. Given our trio's propensity to aid the locals, we quickly joined up with a local swordsmith, Will Turner, and the opportunistic pirate captain, Jack Sparrow, to give chase after Barbossa in a commandeered ship, the Interceptor. This time, we're doing just that by setting our ship's course for Barbossa's ship, the Black Pearl. So, to do that, we will have to talk to Jack Sparrow here. You want to catch the Black Pearl, right? If so, stop moseying around and let's go. Yeah, my voice for Jack probably isn't the best. But we have to sail for the Black Pearl, so let's get a move on with it. The Heartless, or rather, an undead pirate is back, but the Heartless Sky Pirates are back. Say hello to the Air Pirates, or welcome back, I guess. These Corsairs are pretty tricky, or not tricky. Okay, so before I get into this scene, I might as well finish my explanation. The Corsairs of the Skies aren't too tricky, but they have a variety of attacks telegraphed by glowing limbs. When their fists glow, they'll indicate that they are going to swoop downward to strike or uppercuts. And when their feet glow, they can either kick with both legs while in midair or kick out with a single glowing foot in a lunging attack. The lunging kick, however, opens the Air Pirates up to the Air Twister reaction command to grab the foot and swing them around. In terms of drops, be on the lookout for dark crystals at a base 8% of the time and bright crystals at a base 4% of the time. Anyway, why are you so fixated on that compass? It'll be she that leads us to Isla De Muerta, where Barbossa's headed, savvy? How do you know? Ah, lad. He and I once had our eyes on a treasure, Aztec gold. It was hidden on the Isla De Muerta. But he turned traitor and stole my ship. So he's after the treasure then. Treasure's already his, so is the curse upon it. I've no desire for such treacherous spoils, but I will have back what's mine, the Black Pearl. You lads wait here. Young Turner and I will rescue the lady. Hey, what about us? You're to guard the ship, of course. It's a task given only to the bravest pirates. All right. Guard her well. Yeah, I mean, Sora, what do you expect? We need to guard the ship, otherwise we can't make our escape. Shall we? I think he was just trying to fast talk us. And you fell for it. What's keeping those two? They sure are taking their sweet time. If Pete's hanging around, there must be Heartless here too. And Jack and Will aren't used to fighting Heartless. Let's go see. I mean, that is a fair point. I'm not sure why all of us had to stay behind. But I guess Jack's being with us wasn't meant to last.
Every last piece that went astray, we have returned, save for this. And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
Well, welcome to Isla De Muerta rock face. Let's just head on forward to the cave mouth, where we're immediately ambushed by some more air pirates and some hammer frames, so good chance to get some blazing shards. And a bright crystal. That is a exceptionally rare drop now that we don't have Jack in the party. We also have a chest here with an ether, and a chest here with a mithril shard for us to grab. Let's press onward.
Quick, they're after us!
We'll hold them off. Give us a sign when the ship's ready to sail.
Right. We'll light the signal fire.
Okay, so we have to defend ourselves for 1 minute against undead pirates. Shouldn't be too much of a trouble, provided that we get them into the moonlight where they can actually be damaged. Unfortunately, these guys don't have any drops for us, so we'll just have to make do with the money they provide. If we got some maximum AP, that's going to be good.
The signal!
Where's Jack? Well,
And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
No, not yet. We wait for the opportune moment.
When it's of greatest profit to you?
May I ask you something? Have I ever given you reason not to trust me? Stay here and try not to do anything stupid.
Begun by blood undone. You, maid, your father, was your father William Turner?
No. What's going on?
Who brought this wench to us?
She said her name was Turner. Come on.
Why isn't it working?
You need more blood. Get on with it.
Hurry.
You there! The medallion! After them, you ingrates!
I had to. Jack's no fairy tale pirate. The real ones aren't to be trusted. Isla De Muerta map acquired, or Isla De Muerta, I'm not really sure. I'll probably just stick with Isla. Anyway, we are back on the Interceptor. Goofy's here. Donald's up top with Will. And I believe... Yep, Miss Swan is down here. When I was little, the ship I was on discovered Will drifting in the ocean. After we picked him up, I found he was carrying... never mind. Anyway, let's drop off our synthesis materials because we did get some. And because we've gotten at least 20, we can now synthesize more items through pre-development. So good on us. Anyway, let's head back upstairs to speak with Will. Actually, what do you have to say, Goofy? I'm sure Jack will be alright. He seems to be the kind of guy who can get out of any situation. That is perceptive, but I'm not entirely certain he's in the best of situations right now. I don't trust pirates either, but I hope Jack's alright. First, we have to get Elizabeth back though, so let's return to Port Royal. Yep. We'd better get back to Port Royal. We should be safe there. Well, back to Port Royal we go. And we're going to have to fight off some undead pirates to be able to get back, it would seem. Honestly, I kind of miss Jack. Having his 3 copies of Draw would have made me not have to chase down these money bits.
Is it true? You gave Barbossa my name instead of yours. Why choose my name?
I don't know.
Elizabeth, where did you get that?
It's yours. From that day we found you, drifting at sea.
After all this time, I thought I lost it. It was a gift from my father. He sent it to me.
I'm sorry.
Why did you take it?
Because I was afraid that you were a pirate. That would have been awful.
Of course. Don't you see? It wasn't your blood they needed. It was my father's blood. My blood. The blood of a pirate.
How the blazes did you get off that island, Jack?
When you sailed away in my ship and marooned me on that godforsaken spit of land with naught but a pistol and a single shot, you forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
I won't be making that mistake again.
Then what say you to putting the past behind us, untying these ropes, and letting me negotiate the return of your medallion, eh? What say you to that?
Seeing as how the Black Pearl's mine now, Jack, letting you go doesn't seem to fall within my interest.
Odd. I'm not actually concerned with your interest. Give me back the pearl!
All right, lock him in the brig.
We're coming up on the Interceptor. What do we do, Captain?
What do you think, you idiot?
Will, look!
What now? I wonder what Jack would do.
I'm not sure. I suppose he'd run for it.
Sounds good to me. Wow!
Will!
Everyone hit the deck! We're just gonna have to fight.
Okay, so we have another fight where we have to defend the medallion that Sword picked up from the undead pirates. This does make the fight a bit trickier, as we can technically lose the medallion if we take enough damage. Okay, one of them has it. Gotta take them out quickly before time expires. Otherwise, we get an instant game over. Okay, thankfully, getting it to drop will get it to reset the timer, so let's quickly take this guy out and pick it back up. I forgot to mention that Barbossa's ship is going to be firing cannons the entire time, so we'll have to deal with that. We can fire our own cannons back with the cannon bomb reaction command, so where is... Okay, there's the guy that has it. Hopefully we can get it out of him real quick. Okay, come on, I'm not sure why this is taking so long. Okay, there we go. Donald got draw, and we got maximum HP increases for the other two.
We beat the pirates!
Well, did you now, laddie?
Jack!
Now then, I'll be having back that medallion. Unless it's more important than their lives.
Barbossa! She goes free.
Go ahead, boy, shoot. We can't die.
You can't. But I can. My name is Will Turner. My father was Bootstrap Bill Turner. His blood runs in my veins.
Aye?
On my word, do as I say. or I'll pull this trigger and be lost at Davy Jones' locker.
Name your terms, Mr. Turner.
Release Elizabeth, and Sora, and Donald, and Goofy too.
Anything else?
Leave, now!
Agreed. Leave we shall. But the Heartless stay.
No fair!
Good work, Barbossa. Who knew it'd be this easy? Barbossa, you coward. That's the last time I trust a pirate. The powder kegs are ready, Captain. Then I bid ye farewell. What are we gonna do? We'll be blown to smithereens. Why struggle, mate? A pirate knows when to surrender. Are you serious, Jack? Your average pirate, anyway. First, we've got to see to the gunpowder. I'm not about to lose this ship. I still don't plan to trust pirates again. Wise policy, lad. And just like that, Jack is actually forced back into our party, and since he didn't really get to do much last time, I'm going to swap Goofy out for him. Strangely enough, all of his abilities have been de-equipped, so you'll want to make sure to re-equip them. I'm just going to go with... You know what? I'm going to actually keep him free to use all of his action abilities. I don't really care what he does, but we want to make sure to equip 2 draws, his Lucky, his item boost, and we're going to put on a defender just to make it so that he's a bit less squishy. And do I have an ability ring that I can put on him just so that I can turn on his auto limit? And it would be a waste of a... you know what? Let's give him a sardonyx ring. I'm not going to be putting that on anybody. I believe that is Goofy's anyway. Let's actually put another ability on to Jack. Yeah, let's put the auto limit on just so that we can show it off. And I think that is good for right now. We're in the ship's hold, if we actually speak to Elizabeth. They've rigged the ship with explosives. You have to throw them overboard once you get on the deck. Who knows what else they've done? Please be careful. Well, let me just take a look ahead. You know what? I do want to take a bit of time before we go upstairs to just praise the voice actors. Obviously, as would be expected, none of the characters in Port Royal are portrayed by their original actors. Frankly, if they did, this game would have probably had doubled or tripled its budget because a lot of them are big-name movie actors. But they got some decent sound-alikes. Will Turner, originally played by Orlando Bloom, is voiced by Crispin Freeman. Crispin has voiced Will in all of his video game appearances, but I know him best from the Naruto franchise as Itachi Uchiha. Elizabeth Swann here is portrayed by Keira Knightley in the movies, but is voiced by Eliza Jane Schneider, who played Elizabeth in every video game appearance of her to date, though I know her best, oddly, from the Rankin Bass Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special, playing the titular character. Kinda hard to believe, but whatever. And then our villain, or antagonist, however you want to refer to him, Captain Hector Barbossa, originally portrayed by Jeffrey Rush, is voiced by Brian George, who, say it with me now, has voiced the captain in every video game appearance Barbossa has had. That said, I know him best as Raj's dad from The Big Bang Theory and Guru Patik from Avatar The Last Airbender. Anyway, let's head on upstairs. Alright, we gotta get rid of these barrels and these pirates. Gotta make use of the launch reaction command to get rid of them. Thankfully, there's only 5, but if they get damaged, they will speed up their time. We just have to clear the deck. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got an item slot, HP, second chance for Goofy.
All clear.
That's the second time I've had to watch that man sail away with my ship, but I'll be having her back soon enough.
You stay with the ship, lass. I'll do no such thing. Will could die in there. Dear William is fine. Trust me. I'm no fool, Jack. Then trust me instead. Sora, Donald, Goofy, bring Will back safely. Trust me, we will. However, I think that will have to wait until next time, as we have a bit more of a comeback to make, but we need to be prepared for it. Plus, I kind of want to see if I can run into some more air pirates and get their dark crystals now that Jack's back and we have his lucky to take advantage of. So I'm going to end things here. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.